Hello there, lovely people. It's Alex from Nintendo Life here, and today, if you can't already guess what the theme of the video is, from not only my t-shirt, which is totally not because all my Nintendo Life t-shirts are in the wash, and also the title of the video, I've got me some sort of mystery box. See, it's even got my name on it. Alex Olney, that is my name. This arrived about an hour ago from Ubisoft HQ, and I knew it was arriving, but I still don't know what's inside. I must admit, I assumed it was going to be the special edition version of Mario and Rabbids, but that doesn't seem to be the case, because this box is the wrong shape, so I just thought, you know, crack it open, but then I thought, no, let's do it on video, because I have no idea what's in this thing, and it could be quite exciting, so let's get on with it. If I can find the actual... Here we go. Alright, so that's that bit open. It does look like maybe it's a custom-shaped box. Well, can you see that? That is definitely not a standard edition. I'm assuming this must be some sort of press pack then. I had no idea. This is quite exciting now. Let's get this sucker out of here. Ah. Oh, I see. I don't think it is a kind of press kit. It's a starter pack. Presumably. Is that what it said? Yes, it's a starter pack. I think that's a reference to the Rabbids. I'm going to have to go back out here to properly show this in shot. There you go. Look at that. And I think this actually comes forward. It does indeed. Oh, yeah. No, this opens like this. And so, oh, the Mario and Rabbids logo is separate. That's nice. What have we got in here? Ah, hi there. And welcome to Mario and Rabbids Kingdom Battle. It says on... Oh, it's got more information upside down as well. Oh, it said review embargo information. I'm probably going to have to blur that out. But yeah, so this is clearly some sort of press kit in that sense. Cool. I like press kits. I don't get them very often because Nintendo. Well, I can already see what we've got in here, but let's show you what we've got in here. If I can. I don't really want to bend this box too much because it is a nice box. But here you can see we've got a bit of bubble wrap. We've got a bit of bubble wrap. We've got... Okay, I couldn't see this. What is this? This is... Oh, we got some pins. Some nice enamel pins. Nicely done. Very nicely rendered, in fact. Have a look at those in a minute. I've already got one of these. I don't know whether you can tell that. But yeah, that's... what size is that? Is that the same size? It's a large. That can be pajamas, then. Where's it gone? Well, we've got the game itself. That's probably the least interesting part, but nevertheless the part that you're going to be spending the most time doing. And yeah, so that's the physical game. They're really excited to play this because I haven't played the full game yet. This is honestly the first time I've ever had to, you know, actually get my hands on it outside of things like previews and stuff like that. And inside we've also got the three not amiibo. I remember seeing a brilliant image where it just had these and it said no amiibo on them. Presumably, I think it was from Southern America or something, but I'm not entirely certain about that. And so these non-amiibo, these are just, I mean, they really are packaged up exactly like amiibo, so you can understand the confusion. Blimey. So yeah, that is the whole kit and caboodle. We've got these three models here. Ah, they're falling everywhere. I'm going to have to do some close-ups of these. I think I'm going to have to put the camera back on the desk. Well, I say on the desk, but anyway, let's crack these babies open. Or should we maybe keep them in their boxes so that they're in ripe mint condition, so that they'll be nice and valuable in about... It came off the base. It's okay, don't worry, it's supposed to come off the base. But yeah, it came right off that base. But yeah, that's a nice little thing. It is very similar quality to Amiibo, maybe slightly lower quality, but you know, pretty reliable. And also they've got these sort of clear bases to make it absolutely clear that these are not Amiibo. That's cool. I like that. And that spins around on one foot. I don't know why they do that instead of having two pins for it. Maybe just so it's easier. But I think we've also got two more that we can open in a slightly more calm and sensible manner, because I think doing it more than once would be beating a dead horse, and this one's come off the base as well. And this is the Rabid Peach one. You know what? When they first revealed it, I, like so many others, absolutely hated Rabid Peach and thought, as good as the game is, I'm never going to like these Rabid characters. And to be honest, the other Rabid characters are fine, you know, I can take them or leave them. But you know what? Rabid Peach has grown on me, and I don't know what it is. I think it's because it's so offensively over the top. And what's that? There's a bit of tissue paper or something on here. And lastly, we've got Rabid Luigi as well. Damn. We've also got those pins to look at as well, haven't we? There's a lot of packaging. Come here, you. We've got Rabid Luigi as well, and it looks to be exactly the same mold as the big version that you can get as well. I'm not entirely certain about that, but I can check because I already own the big version of this. You know, looking at them side by side, I think they are from kind of the same mold, but obviously this one is enlarged, so maybe it was a 3D printed mold or something like that. You know, sort of, they've got various ways of making bigger and smaller versions of the same thing. And so, yeah, the only thing that I think is... Jesus. To go back to what I was saying, I think the only thing that is different is that this sort of... I can't remember what they call this now. It's sort of like a yo-yo weapon. It sort of shoots out a beam. That looks slightly different. I think maybe it's a different mold there. It looks slightly smaller on the smaller one, and I mean proportionally before you make any fun comments. But yeah, they're nice things. I wouldn't say they were quite as high quality as Amiibo, but you know, they're still, you know, I've seen a hell of a lot worse, to say the least. So let's have a look at all three of them, as I'm surrounded by mounds and mounds of packaging now. Let's stick this sucker back on his base. Come on, in you go. There we go. And you spin it. Oh, give me a minute. This whole spinning around on the base thing is a thing that Amiibo don't have. It's not a problem for them. And there's the three little models there, and, you know, as I say, they're very nice. I do think it is... Rabid Peach is my favourite. It's also, I think, partly because not only is she a character that I prefer, I say she, the rabbits have genders, I really don't know. But also the hair is just this, it makes it this great big chunky bit of plastic. It's very satisfying to hold in the hand. And is just a nice thing, yeah. And the gun is a cat, I think. We might as well have a quick look at the t-shirt just to make sure it's exactly the same. It's exactly the same as the one I'm wearing, only slightly larger. So, yeah, that's good. It's a nice t-shirt. I do actually genuinely really like it. Nice and comfy. And the design is nice and subtle. In fact, let's get the design back up here so you can see it more clearly. The design is relatively subtle. It's not just, you know, official artwork sprayed all over a grey t-shirt. It's, you know, it's stylized, you know, at a glance. If people know Mario, then obviously they'll know. But at the same time, they'll just sort of think it's just, you know, it's just a t-shirt. It's just a design. It's not really obvious and in your face. It's a little bit more subtle, a little bit more reserved, and I like that. And so lastly, we just got these pins, which I don't know whether you can get these. Loud, loud, loud. Have they? Oh, I thought they'd given me two... Stay still. I thought they'd given me two Yoshi, but they're not. One of them is a Luigi one because same green. It is exactly the same green. And it's all the Rabbids. Yeah, I wonder whether... Maybe the reason that they haven't gone for the Mario characters as well is because maybe they don't have the license to do merchandise and stuff like that. Maybe Nintendo's got something coming out. Who knows? And yeah, of course, I mentioned it before, but just to sum up, we've got the game as well, as you'd expect, and I'm as soon as I've finished this video and I've uploaded it, it'll be going out later on, but I'm going to be playing this game straight away. I'm really excited for it. I really hope the rest of the levels hold up as well as the ones that I've played already, because if so, it's going to be seriously good. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, then why don't you give that subscribe button some very particular instructions to go around and damage a load of enemies and still not make any bloody difference because you're not a tactical mastermind that you thought you were. And be sure to check out NintendoLife.com for all sorts of lovely Nintendo-related content. Thank you again for watching. Bye-bye.